One of the biggest challenges I see today is the lack of motivation. And if you're struggling with this, don't beat on yourself. If you ask me, it's because we are dealing with an epidemic of complex trauma globally, and you are certainly not alone in this. Whether or not it came about because you did not feel safe, seen, heard, cared for, or loved as a child, or just because of marketing and social media telling you that if you're not perfect or if you don't buy this product, you are not enough. The good news is everybody's learning about complex trauma and how to heal it. Even better news is brain spotting is fast and simple or soft, not hard, and doesn't take too long. Other somatic healing therapies work as well. But then we are still stuck with this feeling of, how do I create motivation? We're burnt out. We're tired of hustle culture. And the problem is we kind of throw the baby out with the bathwater because they told us that we had to hustle and grind. So we said, screw that, I'm not doing anything. And then we're stuck and not able to do the things we actually want to do. So real quick, I wanted to share with you the 9 things that are sucking your motivation dry. After you've gone through the healing process, you've had plenty of time to heal from the burnout, you have spent an ample amount of time in that rest and digest, healing, growth, repair state of your nervous system. We do need to be able to oscillate between arousal and rest and digest so that when we need to have motivation, we can turn that on consciously, by choice, through our own free will. So if you're ready to do that, these are the 9 things you're going to want to be aware of that are sucking your motivation. Number 1, first and foremost, social media. Sorry, I love being here with you, but it's true. Which leads to number 2, social media creates unnatural dopamine spikes, which creates deficits, which creates addiction. Of course, trauma has to make the list. And of course, burnout, also related to what we spoke about. Number 5 is the trauma voice, otherwise known as the inner critic, the one that's going to constantly tell you you're not enough, you can never do enough, you'll never be enough, you'll never succeed, yada, yada, yada. Number 6, self-doubt, very similar. Number 7 is a lack of commitment, because impulse control and discipline, whether we like it or not, is part of the solution. Number 8 is lack of clarity, lack of having a vision. They say if you do not have a vision, you will perish or die. And number 9, most importantly, the number 1 thing I would highlight here is connection. The belief that we have to do it all alone is killing us. We are made for collaboration. No one can heal alone. Somatic healing therapies actually work probably primarily because of the compassionate witness. You are not meant to do this alone. We need each other. And in fact, the brain will literally starve to death without connection. That's why I started a community, because we all need each other. So ask Source for what you need. It will deliver.